You like it?
Okay.
Thank you.
That's a hit. I couldn't hear it. The melody was beautiful.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to Girlapeutic. It's your home of therapeutic girl talk. And today, we got a little special topic for y'all. And Deija gonna bring it.
Yes. So you know, when you watch our other videos, y'all always hear us say position, position, position.
Still got you positioned. Position.
You position yourself.
Positioned.
Let me tell you,
That's one of my
position.
favorites.
So
Position
make
yourself.
sure positioned. He's positioned. So today, we gonna let y'all know what position means and kind of where it came from. So a few months ago, we have a group chat, right? So our sister over here sent us a link to a video that Dr. Darius Daniels was doing from Change Church. And he was having a conversation with a young man. I believe he was either engaged or recently married. And it was called Positioning Yourself to Be Found, okay? And when he was talking about that, during that segment, he mentioned Ruth. How she was positioned. She was working. And then how she literally positioned herself at this man's feet.
The
feet of Boaz. And so we took that and we ran. And we said, honey, we're going to be positioned. But we added a little more to it. Y'all want to get into this?
Yeah, let's get
like
into
Tab, get into it.
Get into it, honey.
Because that's my business.
Because that's my business.
That's my business.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, we gotta be positioned in anything, in everything in life.
Yep.
And that's setting yourself up to be positioned, whether it's financially, physically, emotionally. If you're looking for a man, if you're looking for a job, you know, waking up, if you need your breakfast routine right, you need to position yourself.
That's very true.
It can be literally, it's universal. It's multifaceted.
It's all around. It's the building of a whole person.
Yes.
All of the things that contribute to that. Darius Daniels talks about the life pod. All of those things, like not just spiritually positioned, but financially, relationally positioned. Like all of the things around me are kind of, you know, aligning themselves. You know what I mean? Like
Yes.
I am getting to a point to where it's like, okay, this is me.
Yes.
Like this is what I'm supposed to be. This feels nice. It feels real nice. And it's like you were saying, it's not just I'm doing all those things to reach a certain point of like marriage or anything.
Yeah.
We're talking past that and beyond that. I get married, I still want to be positioned.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It's the lifestyle. We want to live a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle.
Positionship.
Yeah.
My mom says, you know, if you stay ready, you don't gotta get ready.
That's true.
Okay. That's position.
It's
Yeah.
position.
That's position. And it's so important for y'all to know that when we say this, we, like y'all said, we're not just talking about positioning yourself for a man to find you.
Right.
Just be positioned as far as if there's things, if you have goals, position yourself to be able to reach those goals. All those different things go into it, which I think is very important because we ain't just out here doing stuff because we want Jesus to be like, we hear Jesus, we're my man.
Right.
No, that's not what we're doing. It's so much more than that. Yeah.
Because if you wait till that moment, you'll stop, right?
Stop.
Everything
And then you
you'll
won't
start.
keep
Yeah.
You're no longer in
yourself.
position.
Yeah, you won't keep positioning yourself.
You on the sideline.
Hello. Which means you out of position.
You out of position.
You out of position. Because, honey, I need to be positioned in my mind. I got to be prepared for some stuff. If I want to reach new heights in my career, things like that, I need to be positioned in my mind to see myself in that place.
Yes.
It's so much more, y'all.
Even positioning myself for things as best I can, for things that I don't even expect.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm so
Listen.
positioned in my mind that when things happen, you know what?
I was positioned
I was
for
positioned
this.
for
positioned
this.
for this. It's okay.
So where do we start? How do we get positioned? What does that process look like?
That is a very good question. I think it starts with taking a look on the inside. Okay, at least let me start to figure out where am I at? Where am I at, Lord? And where am I supposed to be? If I'm not there, what changes do I need to make in my life to get to that specific
Practical.
spot? Yeah, practical changes. Okay, if I'm looking at something this way, what do I need to change so that I'm positioned to look at it the way that you would desire for me to look at this? You know,
Yeah.
so it definitely starts with you taking time to figure out, okay, where am I at right now? You know what I mean?
Yep.
And being real about it.
Yes.
That's really true, Deija, because doing a self-assessment, you'll figure out that, like, this part about me's whack, or this part about me needs developing. You know what I'm saying? Or just different things that you wouldn't have thought of outside of doing your self-assessment and just really being true and honest with yourself. Like, okay, I thought that I was at this point, but clearly I'm not.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just, I agree. I think that's key.
Weighing your weaknesses and your strengths.
Because you can talk about it starts with faith and all that, which it definitely is a part of it.
Yeah.
But if you haven't done that self-assessing, then
where do you
gonna miss a component. Yeah, you gonna have faith without.
Right. You don't
knowing.
know nothing. You don't know yourself.
Yeah.
And what are you having faith for? Like, what
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I have to faith that. Okay, but for what? Right. Where are you trying to go? Where are you trying to be? So yeah, I think that's important. Just figuring those things out.
Like, that's the answer right there. That's where it starts.
Yeah, that's where it starts with yourself.
Yeah. How do you do that? Is it like writing down a list of things? Is it like
talking to
dissecting each portion of your life? You know what I'm saying? Or when things happen, like, oh my gosh, wait. You know what I mean? Having that awareness.
Yeah. I think it could be different for everyone. Once someone can experience something and that triggers them to want to make sure that they're always ready. For some people, it may look like a list because it might be easier to track in their mind of, okay, these are my goals. This is where I think I'm supposed to be headed. How do I get there, kind of thing. I think it just looks different for everyone. And I think, too, where you're at in life plays a huge part in it, because I didn't want to be positioned until obviously you start growing as a woman. You know what I mean? Like, now I know what it means to be positioned. Your mind starts to change. I became aware of myself. I'm coming into who I'm actually supposed to be, what my identity is. Okay, I need to be positioned. You know what I mean?
And a positioned woman is a dangerous woman, really, because she knows what she wants.
She knows what she wants. And I think once the woman knows that, there's really nothing that's gonna waver. No, I'm gonna need you to be coming. Bring to the table, okay? Yeah. Bring me some fruit, because the fruit's here. I need some more fruit, though.
Yeah, and you know what? That just makes me think. I feel like your positioning will bring forth fruit. Because even talking about relationships, I know it's beyond that, but just back to what Daniels was talking about. Ruth being in position, that brought her some fruit because she got her husband.
She got her
You know
husband.
what I'm saying? And that's not necessarily why.
No.
But we want to be positioned. But it does bring forth fruit if you're in the right position. Right. But then how do you get there?
I'll speak even from, let's say, a job, right?
Yeah.
I've worked for the same place for like 8 years, but the position that I'm in now, had I not, made sure that I did the necessary things in my previous role to get me there, I would have never gotten the job that I have now.
You said I'm coming with a message.
Yes.
I would have never got there. I would have never gotten there.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
You have to position yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's not instant, but you are taking those steps to position yourself. That way, when the opportunity presented itself, you're ready. You know, you're not scrambling.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that was for you.
Yeah.
It goes into every situation. You have to be ready. Like, you got to be ready.
Yes.
It can go to anything. Okay. And it's just, and you know too that by you being ready, when you get into position, in this instance, it was with my job. I was exactly where I'm supposed to be. Everything that happened prior to that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's like, even though I may not know what it's gonna look like, I know that I prepared for something. You know what I mean? I had an idea. Because it's not always revealed to us.
It's not.
It's not always revealed to us. We don't know what we're preparing for. But I was ready. Honey.
I love that. Because we don't know.
We don't know.
So are you saying that in you getting ready, like, what does that look like? We're still speaking professionally for you. You getting ready, was that you being like proactive in things? Like, you know what I'm saying? Did it take it took some acknowledgement on your part and really what would you say?
Professionally, what does my communication within my team look like? What skills have I acquired in my current role that I have an idea of where I want to be? What am I doing to prepare for that particular position? What does my leadership look like?
Yeah.
You know, if I'm wanting to go into leadership, what skills and traits have I developed in the current role that I'm in, you know? That's what that kind of looked like for me, just because I had an idea. I didn't know where the Lord wanted me to be. And I've had 3 positions, but the first position, I had no idea that it was going to take me to the second one. You know what I mean? When I was in the second one, I knew this is the end goal where I wanted to be. And in that particular role, it really didn't make sense because they're 2 totally different positions. One is a personal banker. The position that I'm in now is doing e-commerce, so techie stuff.
Yeah.
But the skills as far as leadership, being able to communicate with the team, because now I have to talk to vendors, learning more about our systems and processes, having the frontline experience to be able to deliver our product to a consumer from a consumer perspective. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just more practical stuff within that role. But had I not prepared for that, had I not taken that position that I was in seriously, I would have never been able to apply. You know, let's say if you are looking for, let's say you just finished college, right? You're looking for your next job. What's your resume look like? When's the last time you updated your resume?
Yeah.
You know, what if you're going to, you may be someone at the store. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
And you don't have your resume updated. If you're an entrepreneur, and you have a business and you don't have business cards, how are you going to promote yourself? You're not ready. You know what I'm saying? You're not positioned to walk into something.
Or if you don't even have a business plan and
None of
somebody
that.
wants
Exactly.
to invest
in
and they're like,
you.
hey, send me your business plan. You don't have it.
You don't have it. You
Yeah.
have to be positioned because you just never know when the opportunity is going to present itself. You have to be ready.
Or you don't even go to things.
Exactly.
Like you don't put yourself in an opportunity to network.
To be positioned.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
You have to be ready. Like,
So you gotta be on your P's and Q's.
you do.
That's what old folks say.
Okay.
My dad always
On
say,
your P's
you gotta be
and
on your P's and Q's.
Yeah.
Catch your bearings. Okay.
Use your head for more
What's
than
your
a hat
money
rack.
right? Okay.
You said what?
Use your head for more than a hat rack.
You know what?
That's my daddy say.
That's true.
It's good.
It sounds like it is just self-assessing all the way.
Yes.
Because even if you maybe, like from your experience, even though I don't know from A to B what that looks like, once I've done this assessment of myself and I'm milking this opportunity, and I don't mean that in a bad way, but I'm taking advantage of
learning.
You're
You're
learning. Yeah, I'm
asking
moving.
questions.
Yeah, every
Yes.
level, and that's even in life. Every level, I'm taking that opportunity to really learn, grow, and develop. So then, when you got from A to B, it's like, oh, whoa, I didn't imagine this, but I'm here. Now, when you get to B to C, it's like, okay,
I'm ready for this.
I'm ready for this.
Exactly.
Although it's kind of bizarre that I went from B to C, it's not the same. I've learned so much at A and B that I'm ready for C.
Exactly. You've learned that foundational skill set that's there. And that can go in any sector, any situation, be positioned. Because it sets you up.
Yeah.
You know? It sets you up. It gets you where you need to be. And you never have to, it's a level of, the level of stress there is different than if you weren't positioned.
Oh,
Very much so. Yeah.
It's a different level of stress. You know, the stress is more so, okay, how am I going to enhance what I've already been positioned for?
Versus you not knowing.
Because you
not
have
knowing at all.
tools. If
Right.
you don't have the tools, then what
That's
am I
very
supposed to be building?
stressful.
I don't have nothing to build. Because it's like I'm starting, now I'm in this spot. I'm at C.
Yep.
And I'm still got A skills. You know what I mean? You didn't take the opportunity to really build
on it.
and grow. And even back to like relationships, that's key too. When it comes to being positioned, like you need to
Personal
be,
growth.
You need to be there,
you need to be there.
present. You know, because again, when you position yourself, you're able to position yourself with another person.
Yeah.
Learn how to position together.
and again, that's being real. You know what? I see that even in my single days, there are certain things that maybe I'm kind of selfish.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You know, maybe this about me is kind of this way, or maybe this about me is this way, and that's not what I want to be, or how I want to act, or you know.
But you have to be real and admit that, and know that it's okay. It's about learning and growing.
Yeah. Because you can be positioned to be positioned. If you at a place where you feel like, I don't really know, the fact that you've acknowledged that, you are positioned to be positioned.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there's no really downfall in doing it.
Yeah.
Just do it. You know what I mean?
And then I'll say too, as far as being positioned for like a relationship, you yourself want to know where you're supposed to be as far as personal growth, because if something comes to you, you need to know that, okay, no, this isn't it, because you know who you are, and you know that I'm positioned for this because my mind is elevated to this. So I think that's important.
That's very important. It's a level of
everywhere.
protection kind of.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, you just there's zero tolerance for anything other than what is destined for you. You know what I mean?
And that's relationships. That's with everything, honestly, because there are different opportunities that can come your way that are they look promising, but it's like, you know what? But no, that's not it. Because I know I'm positioned for this specific thing.
And that's a lot to be said, because a person who's not positioned jumps at everything.
Yes.
When I'm positioned, I know. Yeah, and it don't even
can
matter
say no.
how good this looks. I know that this is not it.
This is not
And
it.
you never have a regret about saying no about it, because you know it wasn't for you.
Yeah.
I think that's huge right there. You said a word, because that's very important. And being okay with it not being for you, like, because you don't want to have any regrets. We have one life to live, honey. I want to make sure I'm on this path. Okay. I don't got time for anything else. Stay positioned.
And you don't have to do it by yourself. Like, you're getting positioned, but throughout that process, you're asking God, show me this about myself, Jesus. Because we don't always see what's wrong with us. So if you have a mindset to, you want to know what can be fixed, what am I doing okay? Should I stay on this? Talk to Jesus about it. And not only that, I think it's important when you're getting in position, if you have goals, share that with people who are close with you and who could be like, okay, you said you want to be positioned to do this.
Exactly.
But you do know you need to do X, Y, Z.
Exactly.
I think
he
that's
knows
important.
us.
Yeah.
That happened to me. I did customer service, talking on the phone to people. First of all, I'm not calling you. Okay? But the Lord knew that, okay, in order for me to get you where I need you to be, you need to do this job, because this is going to teach you customer service skills. This is going to teach you empathy, patience. This is going to teach you
conflict resolution.
Exactly. It's going to teach you these skills that are vital for the role that I'm trying to put you in. I need you to grow. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, Lord. I see what you was doing there, but I need you to be positioned. I need you to be open to what I'm doing in your life, because it's for your good. I'm trying to grow you.
And you know what? Sometimes I think position or getting in position may not feel good.
Yes.
So being okay with that too, the growing pains of like just leveling up, I guess you can say. That may look like leaving things and people and such behind, like we said before, opportunities, but it's really knowing that, like, okay, I'm doing this because I'm going somewhere. I ain't doing this just because, like, there's a purpose, a plan, and a reason for it. And once I have like made my positioning a priority, then everything else that's not aligning with that,
it has to go.
It has to go.
And that's why it's important to keep God in that.
Yes.
Because He knows. Because sometimes we may think, oh, I'm positioned.
Exactly.
Like, I got this, I got that. And you're really not positioned.
You ain't doing
like
that.
You should be. So definitely to your point, and just making sure you have God with you along those lines of getting in position. So you know.
Well, y'all, that is what we mean when y'all hear them say it all the time.
And when we
position.
point. And when you say it in your house, you got to point.
You got a point.
You got to say, honey, you position.
Put your glasses down if you need to.
Listen.
Position.
And point. Because, honey, we trying to get positioned in 2021. Jesus has been preparing us for a long time.
You hear what I'm saying?
Position.
It's time.
So if you hear it, that's what it means. Get in position.
Get in position.
Okay.
Get in position.
All right, y'all got anything else?
Get in position. That's it.
Yeah, and for you. Yeah.
How are you getting positioned?
How are you getting positioned in 2021?
We need to know.
We want to know. We want to talk. We want to talk.
Yes, we really do.
Okay. Look, she really wants.
She really wants to talk.
She said yes.
We really do.
We really want to talk.
So please let us know. Like I said,
have you been positioned? Have you been positioned?
Child,
And
you should never stop being positioned.
You should never stop.
This is a recurring thing. I'm always be in position. We going from faith to faith,
glory to glory.
Come on, come on. All right, y'all. That's it for this video. So, like they said, comment down below, like, share, subscribe, ring your bell, hit the notification bell so you can always know when we post a video. And we will see you next time.
Bye.
First of all, no, ma'am. No. Cause
I got the remote. Cause
you got the remote.
I knew it was gonna be some complaints.
I need you to cut that heater off. Over here high.
I was comfortable.
I was saying,
might do a little sweet water. Child, listen. Cause we doing all this talking.
We are. What's up, y'all? Welcome to Girlapeutic. It's your home of therapeutic girl talk.
No, you gotta do it again, Destini. I'm sorry. It was me.
You laughing would have been fine. 3.
No, I did this.